his hands go to an extent where he's putting pressure on with the feet. He's not really letting his hands go to an extent where...
So that was an event. Logan Paul versus Floyd Money Mayweather was... it was an event. It was better than Jake Paul versus Ben Askren. No, seriously, how the fuck is Deji the only one who's been able to compete against Jake Paul past 3 fucking rounds? Anyway. So, the match lasted 8 rounds. Basically, lasted the entire round. The entire match. It didn't have any transitions into music segments or TikTok talking or some shit like that. No, it's just boxing, main card. Congrats to Logan to even make it 8 rounds with Floyd. Although I will say something's a little fishy. As you can tell from the clip I just showed you, I think it's clearly obvious that Logan Paul may or may not have been knocked out. So, and the fact that Floyd just proceeded like nothing happened. Logan Paul lost. He lost anyway. Well, technically speaking, you can't lose in a boxing match where there's technically no winners. Because, really? For starters, it's an exhibition match, so it's not like it's going to affect Logan or Floyd's record. And then having no winner, even to a knockout? Like, seriously? Are you serious? Are you taking the fucking piss? Like, seriously? And, you can clearly tell that, 1, Floyd is 44 in the way he was boxing. 2, you can tell that Logan Paul was tired late in the rounds, which is something he should probably work on. Granted, he is an amateur compared to pro boxers like Floyd, who is a veteran in the game. Logan Paul was knocked out. Let's be honest here. If not, then knocked down at least. But the point here is, we all know why there was no technically winner. This was set up from the get-go. Like, let's be honest here. These two got fucking paid. Floyd got paid a shit ton. Logan, he got paid. Plus the fact he was able to fight arguably the greatest boxer of all time. Yeah, that's a win in itself. So, you kind of have to think this is rigged. With the other matches, like, other boxing matches, it's a little iffy, especially with the Ben Askren Jake Paul match. Because I don't think many people know this. Before the match even happened, before it was even announced, Ben Askren had a hip surgery. No wonder why he wasn't fucking mobile. He had hip surgery, so I don't see that get mentioned. But also, you're telling me that boxing with the greatest boxer of all time and a new guy into the scene who, let's be honest here, KSI, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul has been bringing so much attention to the sport of boxing. Are you telling me that one of them will have to lose in the end? Of course not, no. They were both going to win either way. So, technically speaking, I believe Logan Paul lost this fight. I think the majority of people would say he lost. But give Logan the credit that he deserves to, even not only getting the fight, but lasting as long as he did. That's actually really sad. Logan Paul has lasted more rounds than majority of Jake Paul's, opponents combined. When you actually really think about it, if Logan Paul was able to have one more boxing match, just one more boxing match, he would probably probably beat Jake Paul in how many rounds he was able to survive in, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's something. Do I think this is great? A little bit. I will be lying if I said I didn't. Do I think this was still a good boxing match? I mean, I guess. I mean, it was something. It was a below okay. It wasn't terrible. I guess it was just embarrassing in a way. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad this happened. It was pointless, but you know what? I'm glad it happened in a way. And knowing that I use a clip of the boxing match, I would probably have to trim it and get it removed. So, with that out of the way, I'm just gonna show you an image of Logan Paul getting knock the shit out of him, and then we can just use that. Alright, cool? Cool. 3, 2, 1. Nice. With that out of the way, subscribe, and yeah. Piss off. Yeah.